All right, friends, I'm going to do a brand new video, man. And guess who? Oh, man. This dude again, Physionic. I'm going to do a video on Physionic, the science slave himself, Physionic. Anyways, look at this map he has here. I think, what's it say here? It says VO2 max. So his video is Physionic says 35 studies later, the best way to improve VO2 max. But then he says longevity, health span, reduce cancer, heart health. None of these things destroy your health, they destroy your heart, and they shorten your lifespan. Man, endurance sports, or whatever he's doing here, endurance exercise shortens your lifespan. It could possibly give you cancer because it's based on performance. You're performing, and you could do it often. That's the problem. It doesn't compromise your performance. Look, eccentric exercises, they compromise performance because they're involved in regenerating muscles. They damage muscles. But this is based on performance, and you're doing it often. It doesn't compromise performance. So you're going to want to be a slave to this, doing it often. And so that's going to give you cancer. That's going to fuck your heart, wear your heart. You're going to increase your heartbeats. That's going to shorten your lifespan. There's no longevity here. And as far as health span, getting inflammation from doing this, how does that equate to health span? I don't understand any of this. This destroys your health. What are you talking about? But anyways, let's review this video.
When we consider the types of things that will have a sizable impact on our health and longevity, there's no doubt VO2 max belongs in that conversation, maybe even near the top.
Why? Destroys your health, shortens your lifespan. What are you talking about?
You may have heard any number of doctors, PhDs, and MDs.
Yes, I've heard about these doctors. They're the stupidest people that I know. The most educated people I know on this planet are the stupidest people. Want to know why? Because they're just making up stuff because they have nothing better to do. If you're out in nature, none of this stuff exists in nature because you wouldn't be breaking the laws of nature. You wouldn't be exercising in nature. You wouldn't be doing VO2 max. Fuck, you wouldn't be doing any of these things. You wouldn't be eating all these slave foods, that are causing you all kinds of problems like dysbiosis and all kinds of weird metabolic diseases and shit. You'd be eating your natural food in nature, and you wouldn't be exercising. You'd be enjoying yourself, enjoying nature, and you would be hunting animals, eating blood, raw meat, organs, and whatever. So this guy is useless. His skills, his education is meaningless in nature. He has no place in nature. His world is entertainment. His education is used for entertainment on the internet, to entertain you with bullshit, to put bullshit in your ears, ring your ears here in this fantasy world, the city, this artificial fake world. You understand me? Creating these fake things that he's making up because they can't be found in nature, whatever he's talking about here.
He's espousing VO2 as this holy grail of metrics to know how healthy you are and how long you will live.
Did people need that before, who lived in nature, before these so-called cities cropped up out of nowhere, this artificial environment, artificial place? Why are you wearing glasses, my friend? Why are you wearing glasses? Do people wear glasses in nature? No. They don't need glasses. Want to know why? Because only you need it. That's the problem in this artificial environment, because there's something wrong with you.
Well, I'd like to show you the best way to improve your VO2 max according to a bunch of studies.
Yeah, okay.
First off, what is VO2 max?
And we need this. Why? So badly we need it.
In short, it's the maximum amount of oxygen that your body can use during intense physical activity.
Isn't it getting enough oxygen just walking down the street? Why do I need to do intense, vigorous exercise? Why?
And why does that matter? It matters because for your body to utilize oxygen efficiently, so many systems have to be working maximally. We're talking...
Isn't it doing that already, though, dude? Come on.
About your diaphragm needing to allow your lungs to expand, your lungs themselves to have to allow oxygen from the air into the blood. Your red blood cells have to be abundant to deal with the mass influx of oxygen.
Yeah, it's doing that now. I don't have a problem with that, but it looks like, just recently I saw something to tell you that, I had a video about that Pottinger guy thing about the cats. We are coming into the fourth generation right now. man, you can see it right now because people are just suffering health-wise, and they're turning into transgender. They don't even know what sex they are, and it's just getting worse.
That you're sucking down your lungs. Your heart has to be pumping forcefully and fast
Yes.
to move the red blood cells from the lungs to
Yes,
your muscles
yes,
as fast
yes.
as possible.
Fast,
Then
yes.
your muscles have to take up the oxygen and have effective
Yes, they have to take up oxygen, the muscles. Yes, yes.
mitochondria to generate cellular energy to propel you through intense exercise. That
Oh, to propel you through being slaving through a slave exercise. Yes. Guess what, friend? We the slaves have been let out. Guess what? They don't wanna. They don't want to slave themselves to exercise in the cotton fields anymore, dude. Maybe you want to go out there and start picking cotton, but they don't want to. They don't want to do it anymore. Get it? Slavery is over, my friend. You understand me? Nobody wants to exercise.
cellular energy requires
Well, there are
oxygen.
some crazy people out there that want to exercise themselves and run on what? Treadmills. What did they call that when they used it for slaves? Treadmilling. They called it treadmilling. Now they just call it, without the ing, they call it treadmill.
To be efficient. So, like I said, multiple systems, with some excluded, have to be working extremely efficiently to maximize your performance. And your performance won't.
Maximize your performance, friends. You want to perform. You want to be a performer. I told you, performing doesn't build bodies. It doesn't do anything. It wears you out. It destroys you. It ages you, man. It deteriorates you faster than you're aging.
Reach its peak if you aren't healthy or if one of those systems is deficient.
Sure.
So, this one measure, VO2 max, is an excellent proxy for health and performance.
How is it healthy for, name me one health benefit, healthy for performance or whatever. Bro, name me one benefit of health that this has, and stop making up stuff. Like, bring out real science that it's healthy or something. How does it make your heart healthy? How does it make you live longer exactly? How does that happen? How do you live longer doing that? How? What are you talking about? Anybody that performed in any sport that I ever know that started as a teenager, especially like long distance running, like marathons, they're all dead already. You're going to say, but there's these people out there, they're 90 years old, they're running a marathon. That's because they never ran a marathon before, duh. Man, come on, bro. That's why people try to retire from these sports when they're young. They try to get out at their late 30s. Now some of them are getting out in their 30s, early 30s. They want, the sooner they get out, the better, because they know it'll shorten their lifespan and they'll die early. That's not a health benefit, bro, dying early.
Now, many studies have looked at VO2 to find out what is the best way to improve it. In one analysis of over 50 studies, the researchers compared all the studies using moderate intensity cardiovascular exercise against high intensity exercise. So think long duration running or jogging against.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's intensity, high intensity running, jogging. Yeah, okay, intensity, yes.
Near sprint or sprinting level of exercise.
Well, I've done some sprints, but I never do it. I only do it if I can get some damage in my legs. That's all for regenerative effect now. I don't sprint because it's something I like to do. I don't even like sprinting. Look, I gotta tell you the truth. I enjoy some sports like throwing a basketball in a hoop because I don't have to move around a lot. That's the point. The more relaxing the sport, the better. Volleyball, you don't know. It's not really so intense. I mean, badminton, it depends, bro. But these real vigorous sports where like soccer, you're running up and down on a field all day. Wow, that's crazy.
We can see that data here. I'm not going to bog you down by explaining everything here, but different modalities of high intensity training, abbreviated as HIIT or HIIT here, are compared against moderate intensity exercise we just mentioned. See the 0.0 line there? It indicates no preference one way or another for VO2 max improvement. However,
Yes.
if the boxes and lines move to the right, it indicates HIIT improves VO2 max more than moderate intensity exercise. That still doesn't explain everything going on here, but in general, the takeaways here is that several HIIT methods were superior to moderate intensity exercise, although
Oh, they were superior to those exercises for what? Shortening your lifespan, destroying your body. Oh, okay, yeah.
Not all HIIT methods were better.
Sure.
Okay, so which ones then?
Look, bro, I gotta tell you the truth. As far as I know, HIIT destroys you. I'd never do anything that has to do with performance. I stay away from that. If I'm not definitely not a gym or exercise. If I have to perform, it's only going to be because I want to enjoy some sport. It's going to be basketball or swimming. I'm going to save my energy for that. The more energy you expel, the faster you will age. Here's the thing, bro. I can explain this really quick to your viewers and my viewers and everybody else that's out there. The more energy you give out, the quicker you will age. That's related to shortevity. Now, the reason why eccentric is so superior because you're running with gravity and so you're absorbing energy that is not going to age you, and if anything it'll keep you young because it's based on regeneration. You understand me? These things are not based on regeneration. These things consume your body. It consumes energy. See what I mean? It has to keep circulating energy and consuming energy, which is going to cause oxidation and hypoxia. It's going to rust you from the inside out. You're gonna age. You're gonna rust.
For that, we can open up this study where the researchers separated people into 4 groups to perform 4 different
Yeah, you're gonna stretch your heart. You don't want to stretch your heart. That's gonna damage it.
intensity exercises across a range of intensities.
Yes, intensity. You're going to intensely get a lot of inflammatory response. Yes, that's all you need.
One group was assigned to do slow, long-distance exercise, like the moderate intensity that we just described earlier.
Yes, and getting more inflammation. Yes, sir? How's that healthy for you, getting inflammation? Why is your body inflaming? It's inflaming because you're doing something that's bad.
The second group was told to exercise at a more vigorous intensity for a shorter amount of time.
I'm sure they were. And how was they still got inflammation too, inflammaging there too.
And the other 2 groups did variations of high intensity training. If we look at the relative
they did high intensity training, so they got more inflammation. Okay. Great.
Effect on VO2 max, we have the slow, moderate intensity on the far left, the more vigorous but not high intensity exercise next to it called LT, and then the 2 high intensity training styles on the right. We'll get into the specifics later. For now, we can focus on the white bars because they indicate an increase in VO2 max across exercise modalities from a baseline. Now, these data confirm the previous analysis. High intensity exercise is best for improving VO2 max. So, what are these protocols exactly? Well, before we get into the specifics of the exercise protocols used here, if you're interested, I covered different features that maximize the benefits of these protocols, as well as have a more complete
what's the benefits of these protocols? So that you can increase more inflammation? Oh, cool, okay.
Step-by-step protocol from another study and a step-by-step progression template on how to improve week to week, all of which are included for the Physionic Insiders. Assuming that you want more options and more hand-holding on designing your routine than the ones that I'll be going over now. If you do, it's linked in the description. Okay, let's cover the 2 protocols used in this study. One is called 15 by 15 interval training. Essentially, you perform 15 seconds of sprinting at 90 to 95% of your maximum heart rate with 15 seconds of active rest, which means that you jog at around 70% of your maximum heart rate. You repeat this 47 times per session. The second protocol is called a 4 by 4 interval training. It entails 4 minutes of sprinting at 90 to 95% maximum heart rate with 3 minutes of active rest. Again, jogging at 70% of maximum heart rate. This was repeated 4 times per session. Both of these workouts were done 3 times per week. And if you're wondering how to find your maximum heart rate, well,
why 3 times per week? So you can increase shortevity? So you can really shorten your lifespan? Why not just 1 time? Or 2 times? Or just 1 time? Why 3 times? Why not just do it 4, 5, 6, 7 times? How about that?
An easy, although imperfect, way is to use this simple formula. 220.
Why are you exercising your body? Why does it need to be exercised all the time? Are you not getting enough exercise working, bro? Get a job, man.
minus your age. The takeaway here is that the best way to improve VO2 is through high intensity training, and either of these protocols will work to improve VO2 and supply immense health benefits.
Oh, really? Okay. Immense health benefits. Again, it's going to improve and immense health benefits. And where are they? There are no health benefits. Man, there are no health benefits here. This guy's making it up, bro. Come on, man. Give me a fucking break. This guy's educated. The stupidest people are the most educated fucking people on this goddamn planet. This guy's crazy. He has no proof that this fucking has any fucking health benefits whatsoever. He's making this shit up.
If you want more related content, check out this video right here. I'll catch you.
No, I don't want any more of your stupid related shit and trying to convince me that exercise has health benefits. Laboring in a labor job has health benefits. And everybody out there that was fucking laboring in the factory, they'd all be fucking like on cloud nine. You understand me? And everybody's eating a slave food diet. So what are you talking about? You want them to eat slave food, arsenic from rice, and fucking, I don't know, cyanide from these seeds and shit, and lectins, polyphenols, whatever, sulfolaphanes, and oxalates. What are those things going to do to your body when you go and exercise? God, man, you're crazy, bro. I'm done with this shit. I'll see you in the next one. Tell what you think about that, friends. Like, subscribe, support the channel. I got to go. What is this? Dr. Rhonda Patrick, this type of exercise reverses 20 years of heart aging? No exercise can reverse heart aging, bro. This is insane. Oh my God. 20 years. Hey, this is going to destroy your heart. If you have a problem with your heart, it's because the slave food diet, man. Stop eating that, okay? Eat your natural diet as a carnivore. Stop listening to these crazy people.